What's up, Algebra 1 students? This is lesson 49. Your objective is, how do you write the slope-intercept form? And the slope-intercept form of a line is right here. Y equals mx plus b, where this m is the slope of the line and this b is the y-intercept. Remember, slope is rise over run, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And that y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis, or kind of the point 0, b. Okay? So the first thing they're asking us to do is to simply write this form with this given slope and with this given y-intercept. So it's as simple as, since my slope is this is my m, a little bit big there, this is my m, and this is my b. So I'm going to say y is equal to negative 27 over 19x minus 3 over 4. That's my answer for part A. Part B, again, this is my m, and this is my b. So I'd say y is equal to 1 times x plus 9, but it seems kind of silly to say 1 times x, so don't write it like that. Please simplify down your answer. I'm expecting you to do so. You'll get marked off points if you don't. Y is equal to 1 times x is just simply x plus 9. So that's the answer for part B. And then this last one, the slope is 0. So this is my m, this is my b. So y is equal to 0 times x minus 4. Well, again, let's simplify that down. 0 times any number, even x, is just 0. So I'd have 0 minus 4. So then simplified down would be y is equal to negative 4. And yes, believe it or not, that is still in slope-intercept form for that. Alright, this one just says find the slope and the y-intercept of each line. Of each line. It says it twice. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to go with the b. B is where it crosses the y-intercept, which is, look, right down here. So notice that's negative 1, 2, 3, 4. So the b is negative 4. And then, so here's one point. I need to find another point. I'm looking for where it might cross exactly at like a corner, like right here. And I'm looking, looks like there's one right here. So I'm going to use that as my other point. So first of all, I notice it's going downhill, so I look at it from left to right, so I know my slope is going to be negative. So my rise, I'll say from here up to there, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over, and then from here to here, it's going to be a negative 1. So 5 over negative 1 is just negative 5. So this is my slope, this is my y-intercept. Now, this one kind of combines the first one that we did and the one we just did. It says write the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line. So I need to do what I just did. I need to find the slope, and I need to find the y-intercept, and then I need to take that and write an equation. So again, the y-intercept is down here, negative 4. It's not always negative 4, it just happened to be in these two. Then the slope, let's find another point. Here's one right here, where it crosses perfectly. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it goes to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is negative 4, this is 7. So now, it says write the slope-intercept form. So my answer is going to be y is equal to negative 7 over 4 x minus 4. It's the equation of that line. Alright, this one says write the slope-intercept form of the equation of each line. So but this just gives us an equation. So what I have to do is I somehow have to change this equation into one that looks like this. Y is equal to mx plus b. So notice in this one on the right that my y is by itself. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to change this one to get that y all by itself. So I'm going to subtract that 11x from both sides. So 11x minus 11x, that's just 0. So on the left-hand side, I just have 2y. On the right-hand side, I cannot combine the 14 and the 11x because this has an x attached to it and that doesn't. So then I'm going to have a negative 11x minus 14. And then I'm almost there because I have 2y, but I want that to be just a y by itself. So then I'm going to divide this side by 2 and this side by 2. Those become y, so I get y is equal to, and I can separate this, I can say negative 11x over 2 minus 14 over 2. And then, of course, keep simplifying down. This is y is equal to negative 11 over 2x. Those two mean the same thing. This and this mean the same thing. And then I'm going to say minus, well, 14 over 2 is 7. So that's that written there in y equals mx plus b. So maybe we can even take a step further. It didn't ask us to, but we could do that just for fun right now. What's the slope of that line? Well, negative 11 over 2. What's the y-intercept of that line? Well, negative 7. Alright, this last step takes us one step further, really even more than the book does. I think if we've gone this far, I think you can do this fairly easily. This says sketch the graph of each line. So let's just look at this. What is my slope of this line? And what is my y-intercept? I think the y-intercept is the easiest one. That's negative 2. And the slope is that number right there by x, so it's 2. But remember, I can write 2 as 2 over 1 if I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that y-intercept point on my y-axis, so negative 2, this point right here. Because remember, this over here implies the point 0, negative 2. So I'm going to plot that point. That's the point right there. And then I'm going to rise up to. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go up 1, 2, and then to the right 1. I'm going to plot a point there. I'm going to go 1, 2, plot a point there. Up 2, right 1. Up 2, right 1. Up 2, right 1. Now another note. This is the same thing as negative 2 over negative 1. So if I wanted to, I could take this point and go down to left 1. Down to left 1. And that would still all end up on the same line. And then I just want to draw a line through all of those points there that I have. Alright, your homework is a worksheet, so it should be at the back of the classroom. Pick that up. Good luck.